Imagine living your entire life without having a single best friend. Could ancient humans really survive completely on their own? What scientists discovered about prehistoric friendship may completely change the way you think about human survival. For most of history, scientists believed survival depended on one thing: strength. The strongest hunter, the fastest runner, the bravest warrior. But today, archaeologists believe something even more powerful kept our ancestors alive. The biggest clue wasn't found in ancient weapons, but inside ancient bones. Many skeletons show broken arms and legs that healed completely. Someone with those injuries could never have survived alone. One famous discovery stunned archaeologists around the world. A man had survived for years after breaking one of his legs. Without friends bringing food and protecting him, he simply couldn't have lived. This wasn't just one lucky survivor. Archaeologists found many people who healed from serious injuries. Again and again, the evidence tells the same story. Someone stayed behind to help. Scientists now believe friendship wasn't just emotional, it was a survival strategy. Together, they could hunt larger animals and share every meal. When one person failed, everyone else became their second chance. Friends didn't only share food, they shared knowledge. They taught each other where to hunt, what plants were safe, and which ones could kill. Every lesson passed from one friend to another made the entire tribe stronger. But friendship wasn't only about sharing, it was also about trust. A single mistake during a hunt could cost everyone their lives. The people you trusted most often became the reason you survived another day. Over time, evolution rewarded the people who stayed together. The lonely didn't disappear overnight, but they faced far greater risks. Natural selection didn't only favor strength, it also favored friendship. Eventually, friendship became part of human nature. Helping others wasn't just kindness, it helped the whole tribe survive. Those who cared for one another gave future generations a better chance to live. Thousands of generations passed, but our need for friendship never disappeared. Today, your closest friends still protect you, just in different ways. The greatest survival tool our ancestors ever discovered wasn't a weapon, it was each other. Even today, your brain is still wired for friendship. Feeling connected made our ancestors stronger, and it still strengthens us today. Perhaps our greatest invention wasn't fire, or even the wheel. It was learning to trust each other. So, did ancient humans have best friends? Science can't tell us what they called each other, but the evidence strongly suggests they cared for each other just as deeply as we do today. Maybe the real question isn't whether ancient humans had best friends. Maybe the real question is whether humanity could have survived without them. Because long before kingdoms, before writing, before history itself, friendship may have been the first thing that truly made us human. Perhaps your greatest strength isn't standing alone, but knowing someone will always stand beside you. If this story changed the way you think about human history, you're not alone. Subscribe for more incredible stories where archaeology, science, and history reveal the secrets that shaped humanity. Friendship didn't only protect hunters, it protected the next generation. When parents searched for food, trusted friends cared for their children. When parents searched for food, trusted friends cared for their children. No human could defeat a mammoth alone, but a trusted group could achieve the impossible. Their greatest weapon wasn't the spear. It was cooperation. Survival wasn't about keeping everything for yourself. A full stomach for one person meant very little if everyone else was hungry. By helping each other survive today, they gave everyone a better chance to survive tomorrow. Not everyone in the tribe was a hunter. Some became healers. Their knowledge helped broken bones heal and gave injured friends another chance to live. Every life they saved made the entire community stronger. As friendships grew stronger, people no longer had to do everything alone. Some hunted, others gathered food, crafted tools, or cared for the young. Together, they became something no individual could ever become alone: a true community. Friendship also created something entirely new: trust beyond family. A trusted friend could guard your family while you searched for food. Without trust, no tribe could have survived for very long. Friendship helped humans remember what no one could remember alone. Every story carried a lesson. Every lesson increased the tribe's chance of survival. Knowledge passed from one trusted friend to another became humanity's first library. Compared to other predators, humans weren't the fastest or the strongest, but humans possessed something far more powerful: the ability to cooperate. That single ability would eventually allow humans to spread across the entire planet. Modern scientists now see cooperation as one of humanity's greatest evolutionary advantages. The strongest communities weren't built by the strongest individuals, but by the strongest friendships. Perhaps the first civilization wasn't made of stone, but of people who chose to stand together. This isn't just a beautiful story. Archaeology continues to uncover the evidence. Healed fractures, worn joints, and years of survival tell the same remarkable story. These ancient bones don't simply tell us how people died. They reveal how people cared. Compassion wasn't a weakness. It was one of humanity's greatest survival skills. Every person who recovered brought valuable experience back to the tribe. Saving one life didn't just help one person. It strengthened the future of the entire community. The wilderness never became less dangerous. Humans simply stopped facing it alone. Every pair of watchful eyes made the journey a little safer. Perhaps courage wasn't the absence of fear, but the confidence that someone would stand beside you. A shelter wasn't built by one pair of hands. It was built by many. Every person contributed something, no matter how small. Perhaps that's how every great civilization truly began. Not with kings, but with neighbors helping neighbors. Long before schools existed, children learned by watching their friends and family. Every generation passed its experience to the next, one lesson at a time. Friendship didn't end with one lifetime. It became humanity's greatest inheritance. The people who saved your life weren't always your relatives. Trust slowly transformed strangers into lifelong companions. Those friendships became the invisible foundation on which every future society would stand. Other animals relied on claws, sharp teeth, or incredible speed. Humans possessed something no predator could match: cooperation. Perhaps the greatest weapon humans ever invented was never held in their hands. Humanity didn't become Earth's dominant species because we were stronger. We succeeded because we learned to trust, cooperate, and protect one another. Our greatest evolutionary advantage was never strength. It was each other. Thousands of generations have passed, yet the ancient instinct to help one another still remains. Every handshake, every shared meal, every helping hand carries an echo from our prehistoric past. Perhaps the oldest human tradition isn't hunting or making fire. It's choosing not to leave each other behind. Imagine if our ancestors had chosen selfishness instead of friendship. Human history might have looked completely different. Fortunately, our ancestors chose to stand together. And because they did, we're here today. Long before cities, long before kingdoms, humanity's first civilization may have been friendship itself. Every village, every nation, every civilization that followed was built upon the same simple idea: people are stronger together. The story of friendship is the story of humanity. This isn't simply a touching story. It's a scientific conclusion supported by archaeological evidence. Healed fractures, worn joints, and years of survival all tell the same remarkable story. Ancient bones don't just reveal how people lived. They reveal how deeply people cared. The experiment that began millions of years ago is still unfolding today. Every generation inherited more than tools or fire. It inherited the habit of caring. Perhaps that's why, even today, helping someone in need still feels deeply human. The next time you help a friend, you may be repeating a behavior millions of years old. Every act of kindness connects us to countless generations who survived because someone chose to care. Perhaps when we look after one another, we're not changing human nature. We're simply remembering it. The next archaeological discovery may uncover another ancient skeleton with another healed injury. And once again, scientists may reach the same remarkable conclusion. Perhaps the greatest fossil humanity ever left behind isn't a bone at all. It's the evidence that we refuse to face the world alone. Millions of years have passed, yet one simple decision continues to shape every human life today. Perhaps the greatest discovery archaeologists ever made wasn't an ancient weapon or a forgotten city, but the evidence that our ancestors cared for one another. If this journey through humanity's earliest friendships changed the way you see our past, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more documentaries exploring the hidden stories of history, archaeology, and human evolution. Until next time, stay curious, keep asking questions, and remember, our greatest strength has always been each other.